Hi, this is Jennifer, and we are out over at Burial Chamber Haunted House Complex in Neenah, Wisconsin. And I am here with Matt Mars, and he is the owner of the Burial Chamber. So Matt, what year is this now that you guys are in operation?
This is year number 12 now. Yep, we've been doing it for a long time. So every year we keep getting better, we keep adding more and more stuff to it, keep growing, getting new employees, keep changing what they're doing, changing the haunted houses. We never rip anything apart, so we keep adding to it and adding to it and adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. And yeah, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and better every single year.
So if somebody was out here last year, can they expect a lot of changes, or is there anything new that they should come out and see?
You know what's crazy is we go, because of the way we work, because of the way our employees do their scares even, we've had people that go through the same night and get a different experience just because of the way that people are moving. We allow full mobility when they're in there. We don't tell them, like, you have to stay right in this spot, or you have to scare just in this way, or you have to say these lines. We don't have anything that's prepared like that because I personally don't like it. I like variety. I like to have a different feel and a different sense to it every single time. So yes, of course, when you come out year after year, we continue to improve, we continue to change, we continue to modify things. And, you know, if there's certain rooms that have been there for a long time, I say we never take them. Of course, we take those out, change them, we improve, we find a bigger and better thing to put in, which is awesome. We do that. So phobia, we've changed. We finally figured out what to do with it. We've been struggling for a little while trying to figure out how do you make phobia. I wanted a haunted woods. I want to have it but I don't want a indoor haunted house out in the woods. I want to have a haunted woods. I want people to be able to experience what that woods feels like. You know, almost when you're on deer trails and you have these just rundown old buildings that are collapsing and caving in. And so this year, that's what we've done. We've modified it now. So you go through, you actually experience buildings. You come in and these things are not in the best shape. They're dirty and they're run down. The walls are coming in and all these local crazy people are out there. Out in the woods, and then you go back to the woods again, and now you're out in where there's nature, there's trees, there's bushes, there's stuff that's crowding the trails, and you feel like you're actually out in a horror movie. So the feeling is it's the length of the haunted house seems much longer. The feel of it is so much better, and I think it's a really good platform for us to grow on. And it really feels like phobia finally found its home, so I like that. Insanity and Adrenaline, which are two other haunted houses. Those are the two indoor haunted houses which actually are out behind us right now. We've modified both of those. We've added more stuff to them. Adrenaline, the focus is zombies. We thought, heck, people are all fired up about zombies, so great, let's do it. We'll do, it's under, not just under attack, but it's under zombie attack now, which adds just a whole new element to it where the people are coming out and they're the bloody and all tore up like that. Insanity, we've got more sex to it. There's more sex appeal, a little more skin, and not in a terribly I would still allow kids to come through. It's not like that, but it's a sexier show. I think it seems to, my big struggle and my big goal is making sure that we have three totally separate and unique experiences. I want to make sure that you don't feel like you're going through the same thing three separate times, because why bother, So, and we have groups of people that go through and they're like, well, yeah, the haunted house, I ask them, like, what was your favorite haunted house? And they're like, Adrenaline, Insanity, Phobia, in the same group, And so it really appeals to different types of people. It's not that they didn't like the other ones. It's just one stands out as that's what they really like. We still stick with our themes, though, every single year for the most part. Yes, we got the zombies in there, but we try to get Adrenaline to be the dark, scary, pop out, more of a just hit and move kind of thing, Insanity is supposed to be more of an interactive, where they'll talk to you a little bit more colorful characters. You've seen I know you just went through it. The variety of characters is it's different. And Phobia, it's the horror movie feel. And what's strange with Phobia now, it's changing a little bit, and I'm letting it change because I like the feel of it right now. I'm letting it kind of evolve into its own thing. Our goal is still, I want you to feel like there's wild animals. I want you to feel like there's wild stuff out there, but yet still feel like you got the crazy local people that are in the buildings and hunting you down almost, So
yeah, I got the crazy with the scene of the outdoor toilets there that were pretty funky.
Oh yeah, they probably need to be cleaned, but that's all right. They like that. They like the dirt and grime. It's perfect for them.
So how many actors and staff does it take to put on these three haunts that you have?
A lot. Yeah, we have, nightly we're running over 100 actors. In it obviously it varies. Depending on, we beef it up even more if it's a busier night, busier weekend. I made the decision though, I never want to run understaffed. I never want to run so you come here. If we're open on a Thursday or a Sunday, I still want to be staffed. I want to be fully staffed to make sure. So instead of having everything open, we close down Phobia. We just have the 2 indoor ones running. So we're still running fully staffed for the haunted houses to make sure that the experience is still good and that people are really having a good time. And the trouble is, their places are massive. I mean, they're absolutely huge haunted houses. I mean, heck, one of ours could probably fit, for most people that claim they have multiple haunted houses, they could fit all of theirs in just one of our haunted houses. It's that big. Yeah, it takes a lot of people to put it together. It takes a lot of people to run it. And I think it makes for a good show, though. People go through it. They seem to have a good time with it.
So definitely become a fan of them on Facebook and check out their website, and definitely come on out. These guys have done a tremendous job. I mean, we haven't been here in a few years and checked out Phobia, and it's completely different. So if you haven't been out here in a while, be sure to come on out and check them out. They are Burial Chamber Haunted House Complex in Neenah, Wisconsin.
But there's a truck. Excuse us. Interview. We'll run along now.